Hi everyone, welcome back to my art channel. Thanks for being here. I did in my previous video a blue Vortex painting and it gave me an idea for something different. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. And I'll explain it as I'm pouring the paints out, but I'm excited to get started on this one. So let's paint. All right, so quickly I'll tell you what colors I'm using. I have a primary magenta here. I have a little bit of gold. I took an azo yellow medium and mixed it with white to make almost like a Naples yellow, and I'll explain why in a second. I have a sap green that I actually mixed gold in with. And then I have a blue violet that I, again, mixed a little bit of white in. So these two colors here, the blue violet and the regular azo yellow, or even lemon yellow, any of those types of colors, the ones that are super bright yellow, they don't mix to a color I like. But I find when I add a little bit of white and tint it and lighten the color, they blend a lot better together. And this really reminds me of kind of like a flower garden. So I am excited to use these colors. And I do have a little bit of white that I'm going to add in there as well. I chose to do two darker colors, a bright color, and then the kind of more muted, lighter yellow. I chose gold to accent the yellows and the greens that were in the painting. So there is kind of a rationale behind my color selection when I'm doing these. I'm going to start and just pour the outer circle. I may even blow that part out first, and then I'm going to layer the inside and then blow it in almost like a feather-like shape around. And I don't know if I'll complete it as a circle or simply just kind of have it start and spiral off this way. So we're going to find out together. I'm going to get to pour in the paints on. I'm going to start. So I'm going to start on the outer circle. Just start right here and then spiral out. Get some on my edges like I did before, and I'm just going to blow this part out first. When I am doing paintings and, new, maybe not new in the world, but new to me ideas come to me all the time when I'm doing this. So it is really fun to like play around and experiment. And one painting always leads me to another concept, another idea, which is really fun. And the holidays are coming up, so let me know if you have anything planned, if you're already ready. I am not ready, but my husband works on Christmas. He has Thanksgiving off, but he works on Christmas each year. And so it's never really like, and my family's not here, so it's never really like our biggest holiday, but we are going to have a friend's Christmas party. So that should be fun. I'm going to save a little bit of that. Okay, here comes my yellow. The outside, and I'm trying to take care not to get too much paint on here to blow it off because I still have my gold to come. Okay, I think that's enough, and I saved enough for my center, so I'm going to go ahead and blow out the gold. Pour the gold, and then I can blow this part out. And I do want to have a pretty good amount of gold on the outside as well. I don't know if this is going to work, but it should be fun to see. All right, okay, white is the last color. Maybe I could have done it all at one time, but I want to test it out first. Just seeing if I blow the outer edges and then come back in for the center. So let me blow this part out. Okay, so I got so many cell reactions coming from the gold and the green that was mixed with the gold. They're so, so pretty. Here, let me show you those. I mean, already you can see how beautiful. Look at that little corner right there. Oh my goodness. I may have to use these colors in just a regular Dutch pour. So many different, look at that. So many different reactions. All right, let's get back to the painting. All right, so now for my inside, I'm trying to think of what petals I want to be on the outside, and I think I may start these with my magenta and then my purple. I don't know how this is going to turn out, y'all. I am in love with this outer section. My green will go next. Might layer just a little bit onto the outside there, and then my yellow will follow it up. How is this going to turn out? I don't know. Don't want too much in the center. I'm going to have to blow from the center and blow some of those paints outward. Okay, and then gold. My gold is the last. I still should have probably left a little bit of the canvas showing through, but... Ooh, okay. Let me give it a torch. And then we'll blow out this center. I am going to disrupt some of these beautiful cells that are along here, but that's okay. This is an experiment to see if this works. And that's what I normally do. I see if something works, and then I try to hone in and try to get the reactions I want and the design that I want, composition. Let's go. That was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I still have this one spot of, so I think I'm just going to I want it to kind of swirl in on itself there. Okay. All right. So blowing these out was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I like that it goes off up there. It's got motion down here. There's tons of cells on the outside. There's tons of interest. Jury is still out. I feel like I may blow this petal a little bit more to make it like an actual petal. I don't know. What do we think? I think I'm going to have to let this one dry and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to let it dry and see. I feel like even in here, I feel like it needs to come around a little bit more. But this was my first try at it. I love the colors. All right, I'll show you up close. Okay, so the more I look at it, the more I am liking it, but it needs work. And I know some of the things that I need to do. It was the way I blew out the center and the way I blew out these petals, that absolutely makes a difference for this one. And also, I think I want to use just blue violet instead of the lighter purple if I do this color combination again. But this has so many details, so many things to look at. It's just really, really cool. And I think it's going to dry. That green is going to dry darker, and those dark spots of purple will dry darker, and there will be some more contrast. I might fix my center just a little bit more, but super fun to experiment with this one. So I'll show you how it dries, and then I'll see if there's any more edits I would do if you were trying this. This technique is so much harder than it seems. And I'm getting there. I am going to try a few more. I have more ideas, and I read through your comments, and I will try this with a spinner. But there are two separate kind of concepts that I am going for. One with the petals blown out in the center and a design on the outside. And then the other is kind of all of it swirling in together to the middle. So I feel like my brain tried to connect the two in this, even though I feel like they're two different techniques. Now, I overworked this side, so this side blended a lot more. I don't have any yellow or gold coming up here, and I wish I did. But up close, the colors are really, really pretty. The gold is just so pretty. The green had a really pretty cell reaction. It's just in this side, I overworked the purple and the white. But I'm getting there. This is how concepts kind of come to life. They're not all perfect. You don't always get them your first, second, third, fourth try even. But I think my concept is coming to, or at least one of them is coming to life. The first one where I get the swirl in the center, I'm getting that one. But I'm going to keep trying. I have some ideas to puddle the paints in the center and just basically do like a Dutch pour after I've blown out the outside. And then I think my next color palette, I'm going to do like a Payne's gray or a Prussian blue and a light pink mixed together. And then after I get that concept, then I think I'm going to try this on the spinner. I also heard your ideas, or your that you liked my idea for using up what's on my shelves. So that is going to be a series in the new year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment. It always helps my channel. Keep coming back on Wednesdays and Sundays to see my new videos. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Happy painting. Bye.